And it's a super simple framework, but I think it's something that people really struggle with, is that they get in their own way. Like when you have a goal, go for it. So it's been a few months since my last video that we launched here on YouTube, and we were down in Austin, Texas and Missouri with Eric Hinman, Todd Anderson, and our friend Bailey Rail, getting to live their lives and be able to see their setups and get them adequately set up with a SISU. Ton of fun, but since then, a lot has happened. Ran my first half marathon, trained that for speed, ran a 1:28 half at a 6:46 per mile pace, which was a massive PR for me. Right from there, my wife and I, Paige, started getting our family prep for baby number 3. So on December 21st, our daughter, Chandler Jane, was born. Paige went all natural, no C-section, no epidural, and had our baby accidentally via water birth at the Natural Birthing Center at the Cleveland Clinic here in Cleveland, Ohio. I had an entire month of paternity leave, and it's something that I'll never take for granted. I got back my first full day, I believe it was January 16th or January 17th, which was our company quarterly. We had an all-day meeting at my business partner Nick Gaddis' house, and we had an entire day going over where SISU's at, where we're headed, also in reverse, analyzing all the data, everything that happened in 2025 to make 2026 the best year yet. For 2026, looking back on 2025, the things that we did really, really well is this was our first year actually telling content in brand narrative and showing what is happening behind the scenes. It was also a really solid partnership year. We brought in a lot of really key ambassadors. The thing that I thought was the biggest fundamental change in 2025 heading into 2026 is our operations. Our operations director, Jojo Herrera, came on halfway through the year. Paul Wolf who's our head of product support, customer care. Laura Sims, who came in to own all of our order operations, order management, and logistics. Those 3 people are the key linchpins to driving great operations for us. And what that meant was when somebody actually went to press purchase, it was all right, what emails are they getting? What text messages are they getting? What manuals and videos? What are the things that actually produce a great quality experience with the sauna? How can we upgrade the quality of the saunas? Getting constant feedback from our customers, that team owned it fully and completely, which has then let us be able to upgrade the product more and more and more. We really have the right core team in place from the marketing, ops, and financial end. We just brought on a fractional CFO and a bookkeeper, which I'm really excited about because internally as a business owner, something that has been a struggle up to this point is seeing super up-to-date, accurate QuickBooks for us to be able to then make decisions off of. And we've been able to optimize for that, and I think that's something that we're going to continue to grow with over the next quarter. This is the year that it really starts to pivot because now we have real data. I get to use both gut instinct as well as my analytical side, as well as our team's minds to be able to then inform better decisions for the company. So I think that's going to be really, really beneficial. So what that looks like in terms of cadence and rhythm every single day. Obviously, we just came out of this 7-week period where our daughter was learning how to sleep at night. There's limited sleep, but now we're starting to get back into the phase where I can wake up early and be able to feel recovered. So that looks like me waking up at 4:45 a.m. I'll make a cup of coffee, then I'll get out here into the garage and I'll begin my workout. If there's one thing that I feel like everybody that doesn't work out misses is momentum. They don't know what winning feels like. And if more people knew what kicking your own ass and then working through that and feeling a sense of accomplishment, what that felt like, more people would win more often. So that starting off point, heading right into a cold plunge and then sauna and be done by 6:30 a.m. is a winning recipe for me to then better show up for my family. Workout finished up with sauna cold plunge at 6:30. We woke up the kids. So this is Charlie. She's 2, and this is Crew. Well, she's about to be 3, and then Crew's gonna be what, 5 here soon? I made it a point that never in my life do I ever want to feel Like, I don't have enough energy for my kids. If my kids want me to wrestle, you go wrestle. If my kids want to go run outside, like, we're gonna go run outside. I never want to feel flat. And if I'm flat for my kids, I'm flat for everybody else. I was really intimidated by this process early on, man. I'm open to critiques. I actually follow an Instagram account for how to do your daughter's hair. As much as I've tried watching the tutorials, I'm still no bueno. Had everything prepped, ready to go. By 8 a.m., they're out the door.
3, 2, 1. Go ahead. 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right.
Now it's 8:23. We're gonna go do a run in the Rocky River Reservation. I don't work like super conventional hours, like a typical 9 to 5. I try to just be as efficient as I possibly can. So a lot of the time my creative thinking comes in the morning, like right now, where like I'm coming off a workout, kids just went to school. I now have like quiet time to be able to do my best creative thinking before messages start coming in and you have to start being a little bit more reactive. This right here is the secret sauce, Crusoe's Cajun Explosion. And then Senor Lechuga hot sauce. Nico Lechuga, who's the founder, is a SISU customer, and he built an incredible brand. Part of SISU and understanding our customers' needs is how I actually like help grow and like visioneer like what I want for our customer base, but ultimately I think about it through the lens of how do I live my own life. And for me, my daily rhythm and cadence is ridiculously important because the way that I prioritize my faith, my family, my fitness, and then my work, and then my financial side, and in that hierarchy and order is how I want to best show up for what I'm being called to do. I am a huge believer in dopamine with no consequences. That means, how do you create a life that stacks these behaviors and habits that don't provide consequence, that actually sets you up for success versus failure? And it's a super simple framework, but I think it's something that people really struggle with, is that they get in their own way. Like when you have a goal, go for it. When I'm looking at my daily rhythm and cadence in my schedule, I'm prioritizing the things that are gonna provide ROI, not in the negative way, but in the positive way. I'm viewing 2026 for SISU as our Navy SEAL year. What I mean by that is it's highly intentional, highly focused. There's no like fluff around like what we're doing. It's like we're coming in and we're gonna optimize. We're gonna be increasing the level of this, like me talking to you in front of the camera, our ambassadors, our team. We're really increasing the level of content that you're gonna be able to see inside your feeds, not just in Meta, between Facebook and Instagram, but all different channels and verticals. SISU isn't like this over-polished brand, it's a gritty brand, and like you should feel that. We're working on a potential new cold plunge concept beyond the one that we currently offer with the Drake cold plunge. We're working on a couple new sauna concepts, as well as potentially a higher end sauna that lets us be able to get into more of the commercial space, because the way that our current products are set up, yes, they could be utilized in business, but it's not as optimized as for what a business needs are to be able to run great contrast therapy and sauna therapy practices for their community. So, and then we've got a number of maintenance items, and then very, very last is we have quarterly drops that are happening from an apparel side. So 2026 is gonna be a really special year, and I can't wait to show you how it's gonna unfold. So for those who have been following along the SISU journey and my journey specifically, thank you. It's complete privilege. The fact that I get to call this work is something that I don't take lightly. It is literally my job to make sure that you live your best life. That's why we create products that forge grit and community, and I want you to feel that. So I encourage you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel or if you haven't followed, please do, because I'm excited to take you along for the ride for 2026 of what we're building, show you the raw, the real, the highs, the lows, the struggle behind it all. So please follow along. I'm excited to show you the journey, and we'll talk soon.